Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feet video of the Adidas F50 adizero for 2014 in the brand new Glow, Earth Green, and Solar Zest colorway. Now inside the box, along with the shoes themselves, they do include an extra set of comfort insoles to go along with the lightweight ones already included in the shoes. Keep in mind you'll only get the comfort insoles with the synthetic upper variation and not with the leather. So the comfort insole features a synthetic suede liner on top, and it's made from a slightly thicker, more dense foam. Essentially it's going to provide a more padded feel underfoot, and it's nice that they do give you the extra set because you can wear the ones that you like based on your own personal preferences and what you find more comfortable. So let me get this box out of the way really quickly, and if you guys could take a second to leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. So here is a look at the very unique Glow colorway of the F50 adizero, and I'm not sure how it's going to pick up on camera, but in person it's very, very interesting. It really does look like the kind of glow in the dark color that you would get from something that is actually glowing in the dark. It's like a Volt yellow or a lime green, but toned down a lot. So it's vibrant, but at the same time it's not going to burn your eyes or anything like that. And I'm really glad to see that we finally have an F50 adizero color that is not a variation of the original Samba Pack colorways. There was that black, white, and blue color, but that was not, as far as I know, released in North America. So not many people got their hands on these, but these will most likely be pretty popular. And for the sake of comparison, I actually grabbed the Solar Slime variation of the F50 adizero just so we can see side by side the color difference. These are very bright lime green, and as you can see, the Glow color here is much more toned down. It almost looks like a pale variation of this. So if you're looking for something that is bright, almost like an eggshell yellow, but a little bit more vibrant, this Glow color is definitely the way to go. It's also very unique with the accent colors Adidas has put on the shoe as well. You have this Earth Green, which is like a greenish brown color, and honestly it looks really, really good against this Glow background that they have for the upper. So you have that in the Adidas stripes on both the lateral and medial side of the shoe, as well as on the Adidas logo right here on the back. The heel liner is also that earth green color, and even the studs in the forefoot are earth green in color. Not sure how that is going to pick up on camera. It doesn't really compare to anything at this point in time, but definitely looks very good in my opinion. And of course, all of this is tied together with your second accent color in the form of Solar Zest, which we're familiar with from the Samba Pack. You have it in the underlines here on the Adidas logos, your F50 branding there on the tongue. The insole, the lightweight insole I should say, is Solar Zest in color. And then the sprint frame, as you can see, is a vibrant orange as well. So overall, unique colorway, very good looking colorway. Let me know your opinions on it down below in the comments. I'd be curious to hear what the general consensus is on this particular release from Adidas. So as far as performance is concerned, if you guys would like more overall information, I'll leave a link in the description to the review page on my website. It'll give you lots and lots of details on how these things perform. Or if you guys would prefer a video, I'll leave my pros and cons review, as well as my F50 adizero slow motion video. I'm also going to be working on a playtest in the next week or so, so look out for that very, very soon. The F50 adizero is kind of next in line, the one that I've been getting a lot of requests for. So again, stay tuned for that if you're excited. Otherwise, I'll leave a couple annotations on screen if you want more info in video form. Now, in terms of technical specifications, this is the synthetic upper variation, which in my opinion is vastly superior to the leather upper variation this time around, at least for the 2014 model. It's much improved over all past synthetic models, and honestly, it's one of the best barefoot synthetic soccer shoes currently out there on the market. The upper is made up of two different materials. The first material here at the front, which is segmented from this piece right here, you can see there's a seam, wraps all the way around the front. There's even a seam in the tongue, and then cuts off at this point here on the medial side of the shoe. This is made from an ultra thin hybrid touch synthetic, the same synthetic you're going to find on the LZ2 as well as on the Nitro Charge 1.0, but obviously in much thinner form, and it's incredibly soft, has a slight stretch to it, and really does provide a premium barefoot feel. The back half of the shoe, or this translucent area, is called speed foil, and essentially this is just made up in the support areas of the boot. You can kind of see the internals, which is kind of cool in my opinion. Obviously these areas that aren't translucent are because they're covered up by the interior liner, so it's all fused together. There's really no visible stitch stitching on the upper, which is kind of cool, and it's there just to provide a nice lightweight construction and still provide that rigidity where you need it most. No issues at all with the construction of the upper, and it's kind of pushed back far enough to the point where it really doesn't impact your touch on the ball, but it is very, very thin, so keep that in mind. Other features as far as touch is concerned is the dribble text texturing here, going through the forefoot area right on the medial side, as well as on the top area of the toes. That's just going to provide a very slight amount of extra grip on the ball. Nothing too crazy, and you can see that the Hybrid Touch Synthetic is finished off with a leather grain kind of finish. You have a central lacing system here with the laces in that green glow color. Lower cut here in the heel area. The heel liner is solid in color, unlike the Samba pack, but still made from the same material. A very smooth synthetic material with a surprising amount of padding considering the lightweight construction of the shoe itself. As far as the lightweight insole is concerned, just to give you a quick look at that, it's fully removable, of course, mesh liner on top, perforations throughout, and made from one single layer of very soft, spongy foam. Not too much extra padding here, and again, if you want something a little bit more cushioned, they give you the comfort insoles along with the shoes themselves, so you can just swap them out, again, depending on your preferences. Now, next, you're going to move on to the sprint frame, which has been kind of reverted back to the older style with the rounded heel counter. It's still a one-piece heel counter and sole plate, which is really what makes the F50 Adizero so lightweight. And then, of course, it features the brand new F50 Adizero stud pattern, which in my opinion is another big improvement over all past models of the Adizero. It's still a triangular shaped stud, but definitely more bladed style versus the triangular studs you're going to find in the heel that have remained unchanged. Really does provide some good multi-directional traction, and like I said, a huge improvement over past models. One little feature that I really like here is this small little bump they put here at the tip of the toe. It's kind of that last resort piece of traction, and even if it saves you from slipping one time, you won't even be able to feel it, but it is worth having there. It doesn't really add much extra weight, and it's kind of a cool little addition, at least in my opinion, for the F50 Adizero model. So that's pretty much it as far as all the tech specs are concerned. And move on next to a quick weigh-in so you can see how lightweight these guys are. In terms of weight, the synthetic upper variation of the F50 Adizero is as light as they come. So if you're looking for the ultimate as far as barefoot shoes are concerned, this is the way to go. So I'm going to weigh this pair for you today in real time. Keep in mind this is a brand new pair in a size 9 US. Going to throw it on the scale, and you can see that these guys weigh in at 5.7 ounces. This is incredibly lightweight. It makes for a weightless feel both in hand and on feet. And again, if you're looking for something that is truly the ultimate barefoot playing experience and that you're not going to notice that you're wearing any shoes at all, the F50 Adizero is an absolutely fantastic option overall. And like I said, I strongly recommend the synthetic upper variation this time around as opposed to the leather variation, which has been more popular over the last couple of years. So with that being said, let's move on next to the quick on-feet portion of the video where we take a look at how these shoes fit and what the sizing is like. Alright, here's a look at the F50 Adizeros on feet, and for a shoe that's in the 5-ounce weight range, this shoe is shockingly comfortable. It definitely does have a more snug, tight fit across the entire foot. They really have modified the shape a little bit, and because the Hybrid Touch Synthetic is a lot softer and more flexible than what we saw from their Sprint Skin Synthetic, it just matches the shape of your foot a lot better, and there's really no extra space on the inside of the boot, which is ideally what you would want from a shoe of this particular style. So in terms of the overall fit, it's not really well suited for wide foot types, and if you have wide feet, you might want to stay away from the Adizero altogether. But if you have average to narrow width feet, you're going to find you're going to be able to achieve a very comfortable fit in the F50 Adizero. Now in terms of sizing, I wear my usual size 9 US, and the fit and the length is absolutely perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair of these for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size. Alright guys, that's it for my unboxing of the Glow colorway F50 Adizero. This is a fantastic shoe overall. Great colorway, definitely my favorite that Adidas has released so far. And if you're really looking for the ultimate barefoot, lightweight playing experience, this is definitely the boot to go for right now. Now if you guys are interested in more information on the overall performance, or perhaps you're just interested in purchasing a pair of these for yourself, be sure to check out the review page on my website, linked down below in the description of this video. Along with the full written review, you're also going to find buy it now links. with all the best prices online in all the colorways, along with exclusive SR4U coupon codes, allowing you to pick these guys up or any of the other colorways up at a slightly discounted price. So be sure to go ahead and check that out. If you have any questions regarding this boot or any suggestions at all as far as videos are concerned, be sure to leave those down below in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all of my social media information down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.